Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Ethan. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the video on the channel, and we're mixing things up here today at Twin River. Change of pace, change of scenario. We're back here. Never thought I'd be back, but I haven't been here since Encore opened. Thought it's a good time to just check the place out, see what's good. Today is a Thursday afternoon, so gonna see what the action's like. I heard that it's like a little bit more quiet because of Encore, obviously, opening up in Boston, but Rhode Island, we're checking out the action. Not sure what I'm gonna play. I'm thinking of 1-2, just because that's the lower variant, easier game, and I can just sit there and pick my spots. But if the game looks bad in 1-2, I'll try out the 2-5, see how that goes. I don't think I've had a successful 2-5 session here because I am a huge fish, but I guess we're gonna see. I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes, what I decide to play, but it's nice to be back here, and maybe I can degen it up with like some nighttime MLB games, or bet on the Thursday night game or something, just to be a huge degen. But for now we got our eyes on poker, and we're gonna see how this goes. So stay tuned. So we hop into the 1-2 game over at Twin, buy in for the max of $300, and I would be remorsed if I didn't give a huge shout out to my boy Ginger Ninja. It was nice playing with you again for the second time. I missed the shout out the first time, so here is your shout out. Anyways, the first hand that we get involved in, we have Queen Jack of clubs in middle position with about 340 in our stack, and his limper to me, the player to my right raises to $12. It's a fairly small raise, but in position of this player, I could definitely 3-bet a lot of the time. I decided to just flat here, and well, we're going multi-way because 3 other players make the calls. So let's go 5 ways, which is something I didn't want to do. 5 ways to a flop of Queen 7 deuce, 2 diamonds out there. Flop top pair, pretty good board for us, and action checks all the way to me. I am going to bet here, obviously, for sure, with top pair. I bet $40, charge the max for draws, and action folds to an early position limper, who's a pretty short stack, pretty recreational player. He tanks for a long time, but eventually makes the fold. He said that he had Queen 6 and thought he was good, so this is the type of table that we're on. We'd love to get it in with this specific player. Following hand, 3-6 of diamonds under the gun. It's a pretty quiet, passive table, so we're gonna raise up 3-6 of diamonds here to $15. Yup, we're mixing things up. I've also been super card dead, so it looks like I've been playing super tight. So opening under the gun here, I'm gonna rep whatever range that the board plays. So we only get 1 caller in the big blind, so we're gonna go to a flop heads up of King, Queen, 8, 2 hearts out there. Really great flop for, for our perceived range, at least, under the guns. So when he checks to me, I'm just gonna fire. I'm gonna just I got myself in this position. I'm gonna keep betting, and if he calls, so be it. I bet $20, and he decides to make the call. He continues. The turn is a 7 of clubs. Obviously, not really anything. Any card can never really improve us. So when he checks to me again, I'm just gonna keep on double barreling, and hopefully I can blow him off of his hand somehow. I bet $45. He doesn't think too long. He also makes the call, so he's not getting away just yet. Hopefully we can see any river, and we're just gonna fire the 3rd bullet here. The river is a 3 of hearts, so the flush draw does complete, which is pretty good. I was half and half. It seems like he's the type of player that would call down with top pair on the turn there, so I think I get away. I get him to fold his flush draws on the turn, but realistically, like, it's 50-50, and I'm just gonna go for it. He checks to me once again, and I'm gonna fire $90. I'm gonna rep whatever it is. It's very unlikely that his range can call down 3 streets, considering that I haven't been playing any hands so far this session. I fire that 90, he folds pretty quickly, and we take it down with the 6 high. Not 6 high, pair of 3s. Following hand, pocket 7s under the gun, actually a decent hand this time. I decide to open limp here from this position. The middle position player limps, and the big blind checks. So 3 ways to a flop of 6-3-3. Overpair with 7s is pretty good, especially in the limped pot. So when it checks to me, I bet $5. Big blind makes the call. We go to a turn, which is a beautiful 7. Wow, what a 7. He checks to me once again, and really interesting spot. Not really. I just make a mistake, actually. I decided to check it back, but realistically, I love a bet here. It just, his range really favors a 3 because he's on the big blind. He can have any cards. It's not like I'm going to get value from a pair of 6s anyways, so when I do hit my boat, like, I've got to go for value for sure all the time. But I decided to check it back, and we go to a river, which is a 4. He leads out for $15, and table talk ensues. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but he said that he only bets when he's losing. I take this as a real sign of strength because I think this table talk just wants me to call. Like, there's no way that he doesn't have a 3 here, especially when he's leading out on the river. So he wants to get value, but little does he know he's up against top boat. So I'm going to try to find a value sizing that I can raise to and get him to call. At the end of the day, I went for a sizing of $60, and he snap calls immediately. Yeah, obviously we're good. We show we're good. I think he easily had a 3, and he was forced to call regardless of whatever I raised to. Looking back, like, maybe a sizing like 5x, maybe 5 or 6x would be better. $75, $80. I obviously want value. I think the $60 guaranteed a call from him, but maybe I could have made an extra few dollars if I made it a little bit bigger. What's up, guys? Mid-session update here, and I've been playing for about 2.5 hours, sitting at the table, 1-2, eating some lunch, break, dinner, actually. Spaghetti and meatballs, I'll take it. It's, I'm not gonna say the best quality of food, but in terms of the price, considering Encore, a lot more affordable, so I can do it. Anyways, we're sitting at the table, we're about up like 125-ish, like, it's been pretty dead. I haven't gone over that many hands because I just haven't gotten the cards to do so. So, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna eat and play for a little bit more. The game's like not bad, like I have a couple like 2-5 regs on the table, and it's just not a lot of action because people aren't actually getting that many cards, but I'm running okay. I'm up 125, like I said, and that's it. It is what it is. Like, we're hanging around, we're chilling, trying to book a win after my last session. That was really tough. Any win is a win for me right now. I'm just trying to claw back after punting off 1100 a few days ago. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna keep on playing, eat my food, little spaghetti and meatballs. Coming back from the mid-session update, we have this hand, pocket jacks in the small blind, and we don't get to play it. Next hand, ace-10 of spades on the button, and there's 2 limpers to me. I've raised things up to $17, and we get 2 callers, a player in the small blind and the cutoff. So let's go 3 ways in position to a flop of 7-7-6. The small blind first to act, he tanks and then checks. Not really sure what to do with that. It seemed like he really wanted to bet, but decided to check anyways. So when the cutoff checks to me, I have a good amount of showdown with ace high, and I don't think I can get my bet through, my C bet through. So I decided to check it back as well. So we go to a turn, which is the king of diamonds. Once again, action checks to me, this time pretty quickly, and king, I can rep this card a lot of the time. So I bet $30, and we get a caller from the cutoff. The player to my right, he seems like a pretty solid 2-5 reg, so I think he can be calling down light a lot of the time, like pocket 8s and 9s and 10s and hands like that. So we go to a river, which is a 9. He checks to me once again, and with ace high, I don't think I can win with ace high here. I think I can get pocket like 8s and 5s and whatever the small pocket pairs to fold with a small bet. So I throw out a bet of $45. He quickly makes the call, and I am not good with ace high. He shows king queen, and he takes it down. Last hand of the night, it's a fun one. We are in middle position with the good old 6-9 of hearts. Clearly that I am just not really, I'm really opening up my range here, unfortunately. So, early position player limps. There's 2 limpers to the button. I limped as well. Button raises it up to $12. Early position calls, and I'm just in a really weird spot. Like, I just played this one really bad pre-flop. I think I should raise this pre, I hate limping, or maybe I just like check 3-bet here just to get super out of line because if I'm gonna play 6-9, you might as well just get super out of line with it. But I decide to call as well, so we go to a flop 3 ways. It's ace queen 7 2 hearts, so we do flop some equity, we do flop a flush draw, and action checks all the way around when it goes back to the button. So I can take a stab at this and take down this pot here, or hit a little heart on the run out here. So the turn is the jack of spades, brings in the backdoor flush draw as well, and the board is a lot more connected. I decided to bet $25. The button, he looks at his cards really quickly and then decides to make the call. The early position play gets out of the way, and it's an interesting spot because I think he doesn't have a too strong of a hand right now. He could have pocket jacks as, like, I guess the best hand I could put him on, but definitely not a straight, and I think I can get him to fold pocket jacks at the top of his range somehow. But the board is super connected, and we're going to go to a river, which is the deuce of spades. Backdoor flush draw does get there, and I don't think there's any merit to leading out here. I think he's pretty strong given that he did call the flop after checking his cards, so maybe you could have some weird 2 pairs, or maybe just a decent ace or something like that. So I check, and inducing him to bet $50. And here, when he bets $50, it gives me a really great opportunity and opening to just rip it all in here. I can just rep the straight, I can rep the flush. There's just a whole lot of combinations of hands that he's really going to hate. The flushes, the straights, better 2 pairs, anything like that, because the board is super connected. Anyways, I decided to go for it. We're going for the check raise jam with 9 high. And I jam about a total of 190-ish, something like that, 190, 180, whatever it is. And he doesn't think for too long before laying it down. He said a pretty strong hand. I decided to show just for fun, also because I was leaving that orbit. And that's nice to put that one through and put that in the vlog. No garage outro this time. We're walking outside because there is no garage. But anyways, this is awesome. One, I'm just really happy with the camera quality and the lighting right now. It's pitch black, super dark right now, but still sees, it's just so clear. I don't know, I'm very impressed by the camera quality. Anyways, cashed out of the session. I walked out of there after showing the 9 high bluff like an asshole, and we're out because I don't want to play anymore. I'm getting a little tilted, and it's just the table is really dead. Just not a lot happening, a lot of chops, and just no one was super active or anything like that. But I did like the fact that I can record, and no one has gotten on me yet about that. So cross my fingers, hopefully this can still work. So I might be playing it a little bit more often, maybe hop into the 2-5, and I heard the 5-10 at twin is really good, so I think that's the spot to play at once I hit the bankroll challenge. Also, the buy-in is just a little bit smaller as well. Buy-in at 510 here is 1K, so a little bit smaller and a little bit better of a game, especially when I keep hearing that the 510 at Encore is literally garbage. Anyways, we played for like maybe 3 hours. I think it was like 3 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. And I was in the game for 300, out of the game for 325. Huge profit, great hourly today. Yeah, that was kind of a shit show. Anyways, it's pretty chilly right now, Thursday night. Super chilly. Thank God I have my nice sweatshirt on. I'm gonna be teasing some stuff. These are coming out soon, very soon when I upload this video actually, so I might be doing some teasers, I might be doing some stuff, but I love the merch. This is new, this looks really good. I'm super happy with how this turned out. The Rampage Poker logo on a nice sweatshirt. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe we can do some more interesting stuff, but at least you got some table footage, and That's it. You got some table footage and you got to see me bluff with 9 high. That's all. Have a good one. Peace.